The conclusion to the Skywalker saga as we know it. Was it good? Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'll be talking about Star Wars Rise of Skywalker. And off the back, I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I've watched all the movies multiple times, but I don't know all about everything from the canon and the comics and all that stuff. I've listened to binge mode Star Wars, but again, not the biggest Star Wars fan. And I think this movie is just going to have people split down the middle. Die-hard fans might just hate it. I've been reading, if you love The Last Jedi, you're going to hate this movie. And honestly, when the movie ended, I had a smile on my face. I enjoyed it. I thought it was very focused on Rey this time around. Unlike The Last Jedi, I think The Last Jedi was a split between Rey and Kylo. Kylo having to deal with Snoke and Rey meeting Luke and trying to become a Jedi and trying to, train and all that. This time around, she's really dope. She took another level. I don't know how much time has passed from The Last Jedi to now, but she took a level in her training. Leia's her master now. She's really good, but she's very conflicted. The plot is basically the Sith have this planet, and the good guys are trying to find the planet and destroy it because the Sith have this other army that's coming, that's being manufactured on this planet. I don't want to give too much away, but that's the gist of it. They go around looking for this device to find where the Sith planet is. So they jump around to different planets looking for this device. Rey is conflicted between the light and the dark. Kylo, he seems to be in a better place because he is Supreme Leader now. So he gets his helmet made again. Remember, Snoke told him to take that ridiculous thing off. Now Snoke is dead. He killed him, so he gets his helmet back. He's feeling himself a little bit. He stalks Rey a little bit too much in this for me. He's always like around. They do that little force time thing when they talking to each other a bunch. He's trying to find out where she is. It was good seeing the gang back together. Finn, Poe, Rey, Chewie, BB-8. It was good seeing them, and having them talk to each other. Like in The Last Jedi, it felt like everybody was splintered off. Like Rey spent a lot of time with Luke and Kylo. Then Poe was stuck on the ship. Finn was out with Rose and stuff like that. So it was good to see the gang back together, seeing Finn really care for Rey. Even Poe and Rey having back and forth. And everybody loves Chewie. And BB-8 is probably the best droid ever. Side note, droids are really cool. There's another one that they meet in this particular movie, and he's really cool as well. I just like droids, honestly. There was a lot of like sexual tension between the characters. It felt like Finn had like three girls. He loves Rey. Rose is kind of feeling him. Then he meets another girl, and it looked like she was feeling him a little bit. Then you have like an interaction with Poe and Rey, and it felt like they had something going on. It just felt like mad sexual tension. Like he was waiting for all these characters to kiss somebody, and you didn't really get that. But that's for another day. Leia was really well done considering, the passing of Carrie Fisher, and they couldn't put her in much, so she just stayed on like the base planet. But I thought it was a fitting end to doing what they could with the character. I thought the final battle scene was pretty cool. Even the fight before that was pretty cool with the lightsabers. It's going to be a lot of controversy surrounding this movie because it's Star Wars, and But for me, as like just a general fan of film and stuff like that, I enjoyed it. I didn't have a problem with the story choices they made. And yes, J.J. Abrams wasn't supposed to be on for this many movies. He was on for one. Then they had Rian Johnson come on for The Last Jedi. A lot of people hated it because it wasn't Star Wars enough, I guess. I love that movie. And then they was like, well, we had that incident. And since J.J. Abrams did The Force Awakens, and it was like beat by beat of A New Hope, they figured, hey, let's bring him back in so everybody could be happy again. And it felt like maybe the things that they did in The Last Jedi, they were switching it up for this last movie, considering it's the end of the saga. And maybe there were a lot of rewrites and stuff and things going in different directions. It happens. I wasn't too upset about it. I followed the story pretty easily, looking for a device, trying to get to this planet to destroy said planet. Simple enough for me. Again, it was good seeing a lot of people together. Go into the movie just fresh. Don't talk to super Star Wars fans because they probably gonna make you disinterested in the movie. Just go in there fresh. Enjoy the movie. It was like 2 hours. The ending again. It's a conclusion. We seen the conclusion of Endgame earlier. This is another big battle at the end, and things happen. I enjoyed. So for me, I thought the movie was good. I liked it. I would definitely go see it again, honestly, because I enjoyed the characters. They had comedy moments. There were moments where you were like, "Whoa, that's tough. I can't believe that happened." And for me, for any type of movie, having that type of thing, having those things in the movie, I enjoy it. So I know it's Star Wars. I know people want to hate it, and the reviews haven't been great. Go watch it. Check it out for yourself. Thank you for listening. Deuces.